3 days left in my Kickstarter. This is your last chance to get this now collector's edition version of The Queen's Rise. Hold on, let me actually get it. I'm gonna set you on a Kleenex box. This is what we're working with today because we only have a few minutes before I gotta go, but this book is now officially a collector's edition on Kickstarter because of how many amazing stretch goals we've hit and how many things that I'm now adding to the copy. Okay, I'm gonna share where the Kickstarter's at right now, how many cool features have been added by these stretch goals that we've been reaching, what the heck stretch goals are, why we have them, and where all the money is going if you're curious, and then what my plans and hopes are for the last 3 days, and what you can do to help if you're interested, and also what the heck's gonna happen after the Kickstarter ends, and if you can get this book anywhere else. We are at a little over 9,141 backers, and this says 4 days to go because that's when I'm recording, but by the time you see this it'll be 3 days to go, and who knows what number that will be. I've heard that the last 48 hours are as exciting and fast-paced as the first 48 hours, and that everything kind of in between is more quiet, but I haven't done a Kickstarter in 7 years, I think it is now, so I don't know. I have no idea how this is gonna go. I might cut this from the video, but I'm feeling a little raw and emotional today, so I'm gonna be real with you. My Enneagram 3 personality says that nothing is ever good enough. It's good and bad to have this kind of personality because it motivates the heck out of me and it keeps me going, but it also keeps me from enjoying how far I've come, which is really incredible, really cool, because 141 people want my book. That's so cool. So anyway, I'm trying to do a fast update. Let me reel myself back in to my list here. Let's talk about all the features that have been added to the book. It is officially a collector's edition because it now has 3D foil stamped covers on both the dust jacket and the case laminate. There are 2 bonus scenes now instead of just 1, and a special design on the signing and numbering page that is going to be only in this Kickstarter print edition of the book. This is like a mock-up of what I'm picturing, and I also added the numbering because I thought that was kind of cool, but it's mainly to make the signing page look beautiful. We also unlocked digital annotated chapters, the first 5. I have that I'm going to send out to all backers. There is now going to be my Spotify playlist in the back of the book with over 50 songs, 3 hours worth of music that I have just been listening to myself as I wrote these books, all 3 books in the series. I'm going to see if I can even remember where the cutoff is to kind of split them up. We'll see. I'm not sure if I actually remember because there was so much overlap, but gosh, I'm excited for that. And then possibly a lot more depending on how the last 3 days of the Kickstarter go, because I'm excited. I put a lot of stretch goals that I honestly was like, this is just for fun to like say I would love to have this, but it's not gonna happen, you know? So I don't even know who I would go to for character art for Coda and Jezebel, but how cool would that be? And I have a couple ideas for the scenes we could do, and we could vote on it. And then I also have no idea who I would hire to do a map of Jin. If we do, I don't know what I'm gonna do because it's literally something I don't think I can create it. I've made maps for my books before, but this time the Jin islands are like floating islands above where all the humans are down on the ground, and the Mer are in the ocean, and essentially I have no idea how to make a map that's like 3-dimensional like that. So I don't know, I might even have to like reorganize the stretch goals to like put the audiobook before that. I don't know. I also saw something extremely cool where there was these like see-through character art inserts that you could put like over a page of a book, and I don't know what that is, but that would be cool. I don't know what to think here, but anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. The next stretch goal is the backer only exclusive live stream party, and I've done live stream parties that are exclusive before, and it's super fun. I've also done some in public. I'll link those below. We play games, we talk books, I answer questions, so I really hope we make that one. And I also really hope that we make the personalization stretch goal where I get to like add things like quotes from the book or personal requests, like can you put it to so and so, like if it's like a gift or if you want something inspirational from me, etc., etc., you can request that. Sorry if this is shaking. You are in a Kleenex box right now. But let's talk about why stretch goals and like where's the money going. So stretch goals are my way of saying like, thank you so much for supporting me. The more people are interested in this book, the more I would like to give back and say thank you. But also some of the stretch goals are expensive, like character art, for example, or hiring somebody to make a map, or the audiobook for sure. And so we have to get to a certain point before I can even afford to make it. And that's a good transition into where the money is going, because actually a lot of you might not know this, but Kickstarter counts absolutely every dollar in the total that you see on that page. That total includes the shipping that was paid for, the Kickstarter fees that they're going to take out, etc., etc. So I'm estimating if I price things right, then I hope to keep somewhere between 10 to 20% of that dollar amount that you see. Most of the money is going to ordering the books, which are very expensive, all the other rewards as well, obviously, they're not free, all the packaging materials and the shipping cost, which is extremely expensive. Very unfortunate, I hate that. But also Kickstarter takes a fee and then they charge for credit card fees as well, and taxes. We gotta always remember to not put the tax money in our own pocket because we're gonna have to give it away. So again, that's where all the money is going. But if that 10 to 20% adds up enough with these stretch goals, then I can also use them to give back. But it also covers my time and all the effort that I put into this, all the time I'm going to spend on these books, on signing. It's amazing. It's worth it. I love, love, love doing this. So I'm excited. Before I forget, I was going to say I'm working with a company called 48 Hour Books for the gold foil print run. This is my first time working with them, so if you want, I can do a video on it. Just let me know if you're interested. But my understanding is that this is a more unique thing that not that many companies do. There's a few other places, but 48 Hour Books is the one that I heard about the most, and I heard other authors saying they had a good experience. So I'm hoping it'll go well. I don't have any actual, foil covered copies in my hands. This is just a regular print copy. This is what the print copy will look like after the Kickstarter is over and it goes on pre-order. But basically they're going to raise certain parts. They did her eyes, but I thought it made them look less sharp. So I'm thinking just the jewelry and then the title, of course. And then underneath that, there will be a case laminate that I don't actually have yet. Anyway, I can do a vlog on that. If you're interested, let me know. But the last thing I want to talk about is my plans and hopes for these last 3 days, because again, I have no idea what to expect, but I have heard there's kind of a big last minute rush, so to speak, on the last 48 hours. And that makes sense, right? Because the first 48 hours are the people who know they want the book, they're very excited about it, and they want to back you. And then at the end is all the last minute, like, oh, I was on the fence and yes, I really want it. Let's go for it. I'm usually one of those people, so I get it. On my part, all I can really do is make sure that the word gets out, right? That's literally all I can do. So I have been going nuts on TikTok and Instagram, making like 2 or 3 reels a day or posts. And then I've started sharing them over to YouTube here in shorts as well. Let me know if you're seeing those. I'm super curious. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing it, but I'm a little worried that it's annoying people. So don't worry. It's just these last few days and then I won't be posting multiple times a day anymore. But I did want to say thank you if you are one of those people who has shouted out the book and helped me spread the word. You're the best. Seriously. I see it and I am just sending you hugs and saying thank you, and it means a lot. I'm so emotional right now. It's driving me nuts. I did not expect to be this invested, but I am. Oh, before I forget, I got some of the really cool rewards in. Obviously, I've shown you guys, have I shown you the crown? Maybe I haven't. This is the gorgeous crown if you ordered the book box. It does not fit my head. I have a big head, okay? But also I think it's more of a bookstagram worthy crown to be put, with books like this for social media. Just gonna be upfront with you about that. Yeah, I would not expect to wear that. But then we have gorgeous shiny notebook, and it's actually really thicker than the notebooks I've gotten in the past. I love it. Okay, sorry, Zion is yelling. He's up from his nap. Let me finish with, I also got some tote bags, and I'm trying to decide which one, or maybe Kickstarter will have an option for me to let you guys vote. I'm not sure, but this is one of the book boxes also. Actually, I think all 3 book boxes have the option to get a tote. Actually, I think I like this side better. I forgot I did double-sided to test 2 different ones. I like that. And I also got a puzzle in the mail. Turns out I'm really bad at puzzling. But also I think I need to add a quote or something to the bottom so it's not such a high difficulty level. So stay tuned on that. So yeah, that's where we're at. I will talk to you again soon, and I can't wait to send you this book. I'm so excited right now.